I'm from Europe.
Oh, y'all do circumcision in Europe like that?
No, nobody does it. Hold up here. We need it. Y'all wearing turtlenecks all year round. I'm from Poland. Poland. What? Oh, yeah. That's us, yeah. What? You don't want to shoot a shot? I think it should be some highlights.
Miller on a catch at 2-3. Miller alone to the tray. Get hit at least 16 times. No way. Floater gives to Miller on the move. What is your basketball egg?
Egg? My basketball egg is a bad jump shot. People who is cool on the court. I don't like cool on the court. I need you to be mean. I like mean people, dogs.
When the bigs keep going up, I'm like, pass the ball out.
And like dudes are super sweaty, like they run, and I grabbed him one time and now my whole entire jersey and shirt is so wet.
Or somebody that's wild, out of control. That's a basketball guy just isn't good and just thinks they freaking run the world.
I hate when dudes just talk trash and just aren't good.
I hate when guys wear hella like arm sleeves and headbands and aren't good. I hate when people just jack up shots and they don't go in. They're just not good.
And it's the doing 2-on-1 fast break, throwing bounce passes.
People just have
All the time, people play lazy, get no effort. People that don't respect the game.
There's times in the game where you know you're open for an easy bucket, and your teammate looks at you like, my bad, I got you next time. Next time might not happen, so it should have happened then.
Just bad foul calls, and refs don't give you an explanation.
Here to the 2024 NBA Cup Media Day and first ever creative press conference where we got to sit down with star players and meet other awesome creators all ahead of the semifinals games this Saturday in the East. The Bucks and ATL Hawks, and of course the Houston Rockets and OKC Thunder, all happening in Las Vegas at the Arena. Hope to see you.
When someone asks if you've eaten, reply with, if you're inviting, I'm ready for another meal. When receiving compliments, don't just say, thank you, instead say, you're even better. If a guest says you've made too much food, respond with, it's not often you visit, so of course we must treat you well. When a leader praises you...
Drake didn't believe Kendrick could beat him. He was like, no, too many people on my side, I'm too popular, I'm too big, I'm genuinely too big to fail. He thought, even though he was going into contract renegotiation with UMG, let me go ahead and have the sparring session with Kendrick. Number one, number two, going at it. It's going to get a ton of buzz. And then after I beat this dude, I'll be able to come to the table and be like, pay me my $800 million. Because I just took out, supposedly, the best rapper, right? And then it didn't happen that way. And so now he's saying, you must have cheated. There's no way, you know? And this is a genuine mistake. Because now, if this actually follows all the way through, it goes from a petition into a lawsuit. Not Like Us is going to go into public court records. A stenographer is going to have to type out the lyrics to Not Like Us. I don't think he thought it through. See what I mean? Because, and this, look, maybe this is me being a hater, this is me making some assumptions, I'm just throwing it out there. This is what I think. I think genuinely that Drake's lawyer is definitely white. And so now I'm worried for Drake's lawyer that he's going to be in a predicament where he has to defend his client from the and then read out the lyrics to Not Like Us. Now look, rap lyrics in court is nothing new. Rap lyrics get used to, send rappers to jail. It gets used against them in all these different ways. It's nothing new. But whenever you're in court and you got to read the lyrics, usually court likes to still keep things proper. So they'll probably do some replacements. You know what I mean? Like, I think when Drake's lawyer gets to the end where he's going to have to be creative. You have to have a different word in there, probably something like, gentlemen.
What? I don't know.
He's going to be standing there having to read the lyrics
It don't mean a thing. It's your lifestyle. Because all you're going to do once you start back eating regular, like you do, instead of drinking water, you're going to put it right back on there. And it's
As a
on
matter of
there.
fact, I'm so glad you just used that. That's why I don't understand why women say, you know what, I'm going through a journey of celibacy. I don't know what from.
There's no way this nigga just said that shit.
What? Where did that come from?
Bro, where did that come from?
Where did that come from?
That shit random as fuck. Oh, I see what you got.
Struggle wins up with the shot. He's like 4-12, but tonight, Charles, Shaquille Snow Bunny O'Neal, Jalen Snow Bunny Rose, Mike Snow Bunny Wilbon, Richard Snow Bunny Jefferson, Stephen Snake Snow Bunny Smith, Jason Snow Bunny Williams. You 10 Negro Peons have done more to undermine Kyrie Irving than all the untouchable media in America. Shaquille O'Neal, you are the biggest, blackest thing in the United States of America, but you never cease to amaze me. You always go out of your way to kiss the backside of your Neanderthals. I've never seen a black man as big and black as you. I need some of my brothers to go into the old museums and get the whipping posts out. That's right. We can make some new whipping posts. That's right. Charles Barkley, I sentence you to 5,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man. Shaquille O'Neal, I sentence you to 5,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man. Richard Jefferson, I sentence you to 500 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man.
I'm Snoop that shit, bro.
Astros catch and Kirby trouble on the north side. Sam Franklin from the 1 yard line. Cousins trying to track him down. He'll cut it back.
Hold on a second. Hello? Yeah, he right here. All right, Cortland, I'm gonna talk to you later. That was
That's a hell of a kid. God damn. That's a hell of a kid.
Jay, honestly, how many people, as soon as they meet you, is that their first question? Like about you and Cortland State?
I hear that every day of my life. Like every day, like, and I'm not exaggerating. Like, there's nowhere I can go anywhere, and people always tell me that's their highlight. Like, especially in Texas fans, like that's all they talk about. It's so bad to where I just get tired of talking about it. Like it's crazy, but I literally get it every day of my life.
But do you understand from our standpoint, we didn't know you, we was like,
You do look at it that way. It's easy to look at it that way because of his demeanor, right? Yeah. But on the other side, y'all gotta have been on the field of court. Playing the Titans twice a year, he's a little snappy little asshole, and I see why you smacked him up. Like, bro, it made perfect sense to me.
Alexander Hutchinson, the rookie player, nice cut inside. A good run by Trebek, and there he goes. It's a quick race with their heel. A block by Johnson, and it's
look at his vision. Look at his vision, Kevin. Look at the guy looking down the field. The patience to allow the blocks to set up. Gerald Jackson downfield, waiting on them. This is the second-year running back who leads.
It's coming through the screen. Alexander Crawford. Bring the ball. Alexander makes a tackle. Accelerates it. He's a block. Look by Sean Alexander. Touchdown.
This is what they wanted when they drafted him last year. Somebody to break the big plays.
Sean Alexander.
Because the Quran does not say go kill all these people.
Listen to this.
I would like to.
Here is the 6 habits of people with high IQ. 1. They talk to themselves. Talking to yourself helps you think better and solve problems more easily. 2. They have a high sense of humor. Enjoying jokes and funny things can make you more creative and better at handling difficult situations. 3. They like solitude. Spending time alone helps you think deeply and learn more about yourself. 4. They are open-minded. Being open-minded means you're willing.
How do you feel about that?
No one's getting me drunk. It's anything helps.
I'm sorry, I don't have any money. If you need a ride, you can hop in. No, man. It's on the touch drive, dude. You're just going up the road here? Yeah. Where are you headed?
I was wanting to go to the library. Todd Dan's working with his son.
Where are you working?
Right here on the corner.
Okay. I thought maybe you were doing some construction or something.
Do you have any spare change, sir?
I got nothing, buddy. I'll say credit cards.
I take credit card. If
You got any tonight?
no, sir. Sorry.
You go to church?
Yeah, I do. Whenever they have barbecues and stuff.
Yeah, just hop out here.
Was I just being fake? That guy was
He's my buddy.
I handled it well, then.
Dude, you handled it so well.
Seriously?
Yeah, we took your time on a beer special and give it back to you.
You're calling about, and we will return your call no earlier than
Why do you guys?
That room was just so warm. Man.
Yeah, his feet on.
Compared to the rest of the house. That's the time I be burning up in there and you come out the room, it's cold as hell. I want to see how you be sleeping on the couch for your favorite. I just got on the phone since she called me an accident, but she was to get them and I said I just gave her a bath. But I have to make sure I told her he's not going outside no time soon, so they'll try. And she said something busy little pool.
I was today years old when I figured this math out.
You didn't know.
this extra like vocal.
I thought we were going to Utopia.
What makes you say that this is Utopia?
I mean, I don't know.
So you get to Dallas, your first impression of him.
So when I get to Dallas, he's not there. Preparing for summer league, after summer league, and then working out to try to prepare for training camp to start the season. We've been playing 5-on-5 for weeks, and Luka finally gets there. So what they do is we play 5-on-5, and they put me and Luka on the same team for the first time. And I'm pretty sure the first play was like 4 back-to-back lobs in a row. And he's throwing lobs, and I'm like, is that a lob? I'm just going to jump just because. And then I catch it and finish it, and I'm like, wow, like he really put it, like he puts it at the dot each time.
And you had no conversation with him.
I mean, like I got a text like, welcome to the team. We never had a conversation. We never really played together. And it was lobbed up, full court lobbed up. 3, he's going to look like he's shooting it, go lobbed up. And it's funny because, like, I could see him test me. Like, he's like, all right, you can catch that one. What about this one? Okay, you can catch that one. What about this one? I could slowly just see him try more.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't tried this in a long time, so just throw it like this, and it's still on the money.
Like, if Drake goes independent, this whole industry gets turned upside down. Watch this, bro. Drake uploads God's Plan on a digital distributor or whatever money it is, less than $10. Where they find pay for the beat 10, 20, 30, 40K, whatever it is. Pay for it to get mixed, 4 racks, cool. So you're all in, tops 50K. Tops. That song, you owning it forever and getting paid weekly on it, bro, you're making $1 million a week. Like, right. It's like different. If Drake right now, completely independent, if Drake right now posts a link on a picture on the gram of his new album, link in bio, fuck a link in bio, new album out, fully independent, Drake will make $10 million a week for fucking 60 weeks. That's like insane.
Drake is about to get the biggest bag in the history of the music business by far.
He should.
Because, well, A, he should, and B, they don't want that to happen. Because the day that happens, we might as well close the business down. Drake goes independent, the music business is over. If Drake goes independent, the music business dies.
So, like I promised, I was going to show you all the proof. If y'all see there are 2 litter boxes, I'm about to zoom in on those. They have been sitting in that house like this for months. So if y'all see this, imagine what the house smells like. Then there's litter on the floors, and these are just the pictures that I took. Just look at the walls. Litter on the floors, litter everywhere. Shit everywhere. Now let's go to her hallway. Y'all see the decorations? Girl, that girl had the nerve to decorate the house for Christmas. And zip, girl, look at the walls. Let's zoom in on the walls. Hold on, let's zoom in on these walls right there. Just 1 second. Imagine putting up Christmas decorations and your walls look like this. And then I'm mad I couldn't get the picture because there's a hole in the wall. I'm pretty sure I can see. I mean, there's a hole in the door. Y'all see the crack? In the door? Yeah, there's literally live shit on her floor. There'll be live shit on her motherfucking floor. But like I promised, I ain't want y'all to think that this is another room. If y'all see, the door is off the hinges. Look at the room. And this is the last thing I'm going to show y'all from when I had to gut the bitch out. Remember I had to gut the room out? This is what my foot looked like after this. I wasn't even gutting the room out yet. I think this was just me walking in trying to like get everything out of the room. This is my...
The only untouched buildings in the hood are the liquor stores, the smoke shops, and the churches. All 3 of them are controlled by the government. Before you said, well, the church is different because it's different. Faith-based initiatives, numbnuts, look it up. So, you're making $33 million a week on average. And I know somebody's like, well, my church doesn't do that. And I got Reverend Dr. Dufresne. Reverend Dr. Dufresne is the exception and not the rule. The black church has not been held accountable at all. Have you ever been swallowed up? Missed me. Right? And when I say that, I'm not just talking about, Jakes or, Jamal Bryant or any of these other mega church pastors. I think Bishop Walker and Mount Zion does a lot of good, but there's still a discrepancy between the amount of good that they do and the impact it has had on our community. For the past 60 years, name something major the black church has done that has impacted our community. Because we still got the hood, don't we?
Negative or positive?
Positive. Only care about positives. We already know what the negatives are. You can't. Because by and large, there's not much. We've got some after school programs. To teach them to make sure that they absorb the indoctrination. Yeah, that's cool. Like every once in a while, you'll see somebody give away a car to Sister Dufunny, who's been giving her last to every Sunday for the past 53 years. By the way, do you know why there's been a mass exodus of black men in the black church? Because we're in on the hustle. We already know what the hustle is. We've seen this play. You're not going to run that on us. Not to mention, ain't no man worth his salt going to sit up here and allow you to elevate some pastor to God status over them. No. And that's the thing. You've got a set of congregations out here that are creating a bunch of weak, beta male, scent mangina soy boys.
Cornbread.
So
Turn my headphones up real loud. Hey. What's up, what you mad? Shush. Hey.
I'm in the A, I hit a lick, now I'm stomach to a check. Got the back, but cause a nigga need them back. Roll the back, move it, then I hit this murder dead. I got so many hoes I got it, different over them. I'm a film, I'm a Mac, I'm a smug, fucking G, make a bitch round one, fuck a bitch round three. OGG, TFM, 808 on the beat. I'm from the motherfucking Bay, we don't smoke no Bama weed. Bitch, hit me on my trap phone, it's good. Don't hit me on my phone, bitch, you know that I'm the flood. I got niggas in the deal, shout out Neil, that's my cuz. I'm a real street nigga, waiting change, that was nuts.
Man, cause you're smoking all the time, sir. Money piling all black foreign. We can trap it with the back, fuck a fat ass. Playing on the spot, so this is no fish. Man, cause I'm smoking all the time, sir. Money piling all black foreign. We can trap it with the back, fuck a fat ass. Playing on the spot, so this is no fish. Cali ain't no bad, it's just that 5 different days. I've been running around the country, now my roast is in LA. I've been kicking in the bank, couple boxes on the way. Drinking over stays late. Cool, I've been fucking on your bitch. Free mind, but the game locked. It's a hot summer with me and Joe. Star hoes and star rooms. Been a mobile, we die. Motherfucker, my head is just we ain't never seen eye to eye. Oh, you back as you subtweet. Niggas food like bird meat. Shooting threes, young Mac and whiskey. Solid bit in my top flips.
Okay, y'all, there's something in the water. Okay? Literally something in the water. All these documentaries I've been telling y'all, these things have been in the water. Tell me why this lady caught this big worm. I don't know what kind of worm it is, coming out of a hose. This is the hose that she uses to drink. This is her drinking water. This one right here was caught in Winnipeg, Canada. Okay? That is alarmingly big, y'all. That is pretty alarming, the size of this worm. That is crazy. Now, again, this came out of a hose, a water hose, but it's the same pipes that are connected to her home. So she could be drinking this and she don't know. This is why it's very important to detox a worm, because you can have entities like this living inside of you and you had no idea. These things can alter your emotions. It can give you mood swings. It can make you feel all types of way. It can make you feel hungry when you're not. Because why? These parasites always want to feed. So again, just as much as it's important for you guys to shower every single day and clean yourself off, detoxing is one of the most important things as well. Fasting, detoxing, taking the herbs, but this right here is not it. You need to protect yourself from these type of entities. But yes, y'all, Winnipeg, Canada, man, this is crazy. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, comment, share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace out.
No, this is the other thing. Sicko mode, they were playing at the kids' party. So I had to bring my kids to a party, but this man turned my phone on.
Sicko Mode is the song. But he went on his Twitter rant and he started to feel like those lines were directed at him. Of course, though. Of course they were.
767 minutes, she got double bedroom, man. I still got supposed to settle, man. I cracked down a pop. Made a right, yeah. Cut the lights, yeah. Made a price, yeah. Niggas think it's sweet. It's on sight, yeah. Nothing nice, yeah. Vegas on my place. Jesus Christ, checks over stripes, yeah. That's what I like. That's what we like. Lost my respect. You're not a threat. When I shoot my shot, that shit wetty like on Shaq.
$407,000. Yep. Last Friday was the first time I'd ever played a live hand of blackjack. And then we get killed. So we go to a different table at the Cosmo and ran through the blackjack. And I see this button lighting up. And like I asked the dealer, I'm like, what's this? He goes, oh, that's the progressive jackpot. But if I get blackjack, you have a chance to, maybe win something if you get a pair or a set or trips or whatever it may be. Of course, you're going to look at the royal flush. It's like, that's never going to happen, obviously. So he goes, it's $5, a $5 chip. We were just laughing about it. I'm like, I'm just going to put $5 on this every single time. We're doing decent. We're doing okay. And then this is kind of where things got crazy. So he deals me a king jack of diamonds, blackjack. And of course, then he flips over ace of diamonds. So I'm like, here we go again. He's going to have 21. And then I'm like, oh, you know what? If he does have blackjack, maybe I can win some. He looks at me and he goes, if that's a queen of diamonds, you get the royal flush, $407,000. We don't know what card it is. So I'm like, yeah, right. It's not going to happen. The dealer looks at the card quick to see if they've got blackjacks. He goes, I can tell you it's a queen, but I don't know the suit. We all stand up. 5 of us from the bachelor party. Then my heart starts beating, and I said right before, because I'm still thinking I'm like, the odds of this still are just so unlikely. So I go, boys, if we hit this, I'm giving $10K to each of you. So you kind of say that to get everyone else fired up because they're locked in with you. And so they're like, everyone is Zoom, and he looks at me and he goes, I don't know why, I have a good feeling. And then he flips it over, Queen of Diamonds. So immediately I'm like, I actually went pale white, and I'm like, and I'm like, it's like time stop. You can't explain it. It's very hard to explain. And all of a sudden, it's pandemonium. So because the guys at the table with me, they know they just cashed out 10K. So one of our buddies almost jumps on the table. I speak my language, but it was like he had a firecracker up his ass. It was unbelievable. And so I'm like this. I don't know what to do. And I honestly don't remember about 5 to 10 minutes. It was a blackout. But I remember when we stood up, and I just remember I got dog piled on. I've got people I've never met coming up to me, shaking my hand. They're like, dude, this is awesome. And people are like, is it true? Is it? Because a lot of people knew who you guys were, which was really cool. John had sent something, and you guys posted it fairly quickly. So I reposted that, then the floodgates opened. At that point, I've got my boss. My boss calls me. He goes, is what I'm seeing true? He goes, my son just called me. And the people are like, yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true.
This tweet asks, why don't black men date black women? And let me just say that this question is a fallacy because the majority of black men do indeed date black women. So I'm going to rephrase the question and ask, why are black women at least...
Five letters, go look. Smack, look. That's all I ain't never been. That's all I want to see. What's that? Is that for me? Hey, pass that down, man.
You got two of them?
I got 2 of them.
That's realist.
They got bacon on it. Who want the bacon? I want the bacon.
I get the bacon.
Thank you. The burger's so big, I don't even know how to get to it. I would love to check somebody. I be checking dudes on Sundays.
Oh. So now that I'm calm, I've just... Excuse me, you got that Benz out there? Yes, you do.
Bianca Chambers says for 2 days she tracked her stolen Mercedes-Benz all over Detroit. On day 3, she decided to take matters into her own hands. That she did. She confronted the thief.
At that point, I was just like, oh, I'm not letting this man walk again.
Bianca face to face with the guy she says stole her brand new Benz. It went down Wednesday at a barbershop at Greenfield and Grand River. Customers stepped in, making a citizen's arrest. Then Bianca slashed her own tires.
slashed all the tires, and I thought that he was going to take off, and I didn't know how long it was going to take for the police to pull up. And I refused to let him pull off again.
Holding him there until Detroit police came.
You will never steal from me again.
Detroit police say officers responded 4 times to Bianca's 911 calls as she tracked the car using a web of social media tips. But when officers got there, the car was gone.
Listen.
I love this one leak of you and Drake. It's called Mention Me.
Oh, man.
When Drake paid for all the
Shit that's gleaming in my see me around bad, I play my song.
Get up.
How would your legacy look different if you had gone?
You know what? I tell you that if I could do it all over, I still would have never left. I just would have never played in Indian Tennessee. It's in the South. When you've been somewhere for so long, and then you have to go to a whole other city, you got to figure everything out. You know, here I was routine. You know, it was routine for 12 years. I had, my massages, my doctors I go see, whatever. But when you go to a whole other city, you got to try to redo that whole routine and figure it out. The year I was in Indy, the first year after I left here, man, that was probably like one of the most miserable times, you know, of my life. Like, I enjoy being around the guys in the locker room, but as far as like outside of that, right, it was, man, that's the most I probably ever slept. Like, I feel you know, so that was, those are the things I would say I would change. As far as like leaving here, no, I would have still stayed. They weren't gonna let me leave anyway. I mean, I remember Rick Smith telling me, he said, "You're retired, boy. I'll let you
This is tea time with the Dallas Mavericks.
A secret I've never shared with my.
Seen the video of her?
No.
People think it's a joke. She's talking about how many vaccines she's had.
Double vax, booster, flu shot.
Right after saying that, blacked out.
Clearly, Jesus loves me though. Seriously. So nice. So nice.
She fractured her skull.
I could be cool the whole time, but once I put them shoulder pads on me, like I was going, whoa.
We got Andre Johnson here. What kept you invested?
So just like most of us predicted, there is a heavy amount of support for Jay-Z as he's going through what he's going through right now from these radio personalities and podcasters and media people. And in response to that, there's a lot of people who are, you know, logically wondering, how can y'all be the same people that was just two-stepping, crip walking and twerking to a song that was labeling a guy one of the worst things you can ever label a guy, and not even a year later, when some stuff come out about, you know, a guy that you like, all of a sudden it's, wait till the truth come out, y'all. We don't know nothing yet. This could be a money grab. Everybody is copping pleas. And the response to that has been people saying, wow, Drake fans are so hurt. How y'all comparing a rap beat to somebody actually filing a civil suit? And you know what? I would be down with that if y'all treated it like it was just a rap beat. But y'all didn't do that, did y'all? A lot of y'all went on y'all platforms and did y'all best to condemn that man for what was being said about him in those diss tracks. A lot of y'all took those Kendrick Lamar lyrics and used them to try to connect, you know, to how Drake has been moving and who Drake is cool with and where Drake has been living and where he goes to clubs. Y'all became true FBI agents, doing your best to make it seem like Kendrick Lamar's lyrics has some undeniable validity. That is not how you act when it's just a rap battle. If it was just a rap battle, then y'all would have treated it as such. It would have been some lyrics, whoever had the better songs, and boom. But no, y'all started calling this man that. Y'all started to just roll with what those lyrics were saying, and y'all placed that title onto him. That type of activity takes it out of the realm of being just a rap battle.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, that's it.
Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. We were just kids when
No,
that's
contract,
wild. That's so
200 rooms for the one night. That includes, you know, as many suites as I can get. And we'll get anywhere from 5 to 15 suites for, you know, ownership or general manager, head coach. We also need quite a bit of meeting space for, you know, our meal room, our offense, defense, all the other breakout rooms. But we also have treatment, a recovery and activation room. Everybody takes security very seriously. We have, you know, police officers in the meeting space. We have police officers on the floors. We get complete floors for players so that there's nobody else on the floor with them.
So I go through and I'll assign all the rooms for the players. I know which room everybody's in. Some people want to be closer to the elevators. Other people want to be further away from the elevators. Sometimes, like Sean Quarles, when he was playing, he was number 53. So if I can put him in a room that ends with a 53, I try to do that, give him a little smile. Their rookie year, Kalijah Cansey and Servassier Dennis were sharing a room during training camp. So I put them in room 412, just basically because 412 is the area code for Pittsburgh where they went to school. So small things like that, just, sometimes people don't notice it, but, sometimes it brings a little smile to, the long days that we all have.
Matt Schaub backing a quarterback for Houston, missing last week. He's got a big on number 2 quarterbacks hits last week. Wow, an offense call. That's good. And here's that wildcat. Chad Pennington actually gets to touch the ball in this wildcat formation instead of being the decoy.
I will use that play this week.
Where in your corner?
It's expensive. You got to practice this a lot.
Patrick Cobb's wide open after a little dipsy-do in the back. I love it. 53-yard score, and the Dolphins are up 7-0. Chad Pennington just under center conventionally, throws it to Cobbs conventionally, who just conventionally takes it in from 80 yards out.
He's going to get a lot of the credit, but the timing, setting his play up, the lineman and the receiver blocking downfield are all in.
Talk about a career day. He had 3 catches for 2 touchdowns against the Texans, over 4 catches, made 4 Sundays his whole career. But later on, up 14-3. We're down 14-3. Houston gets a big punt return from Jacoby Jones. 70 yards for the score. It's a 14-13 game.
Oh,
Here
that's
we go. Matt Schaub to Andre Johnson, who had a career day himself. 61-yard gain right here. Johnson had a career day to the tune of 178 receiving yards. 2 plays later, it's Schaub to Johnson again. 12-yard score, and the Texans take the lead, 2014.
He's becoming very quietly one of the premier receivers in the National Football League.
But back come the Miami Dolphins. Team Sperano, Chad Pennington, and Greg Camarillo spins inside. He's got a little Wes Roper to him. He gets the 83 number also.
Yes, a little bit.
A little bit. Yes, 5 plays later, who's playing with Porpoise? Ricky Williams. 5-yard score. It's all working for Miami. Jake Long is picking him up, patting him on the back. They have the lead, 21-20. Next Dolphins possession. Matt Schaub to Andre Johnson. He's going in, but so is the football. It's fumbled into the end zone. The Dolphins recover, and it's just a touchback. Texans failed to capitalize. 4th quarter. 2 possessions later, it's still a 1-point game. Play fake. Schaub to Kevin Walter, 30-yard pickup.
Andre Johnson over across the field, other than he takes the entire defense with him.
And Steve Slayton, nice cutback. The young rookie running back, 15 yards there. Led to a Chris Brown field goal. Texas takes a 2-point lead. 4th quarter now. Dolphins down by 2. 3 minutes and change to go. 3rd and 5. Tip drill picked by Eugene Wilson to seal the deal. The Texans' first win of the season, except the ball's loose. He fumbles it. Mauricio rips it out.
Defensive players have to block that ball away just like everybody else. You see that every now and then.
And that's the way the Dolphins picked up a first down on 3rd and 5. And when it's to life, it's a wide open Ronnie Brown for 3 plays after the turnover. 2 plays later, Ronnie Brown, the conventional handoff, runs it in. It's a conventional touchdown. 28-23. The Dolphins are up. She has some time left. 4th and 10. Last chance saloon for Houston. 50 seconds to go. Schaub to Johnson, who somehow rips it down.
Great strength in his hands, taking it away from the defender. What a catch. Strong hands, same way.
Who wants it? We're saving the Texas bacon. It's beef, it's pig, it's fish. It's all sorts. It's a smorgasbord of offense. 7 yards or down. 4 plays later. It's 4th and 2. Last chance saloon again. What does Gary Kubiak dial up? Holy smokes, it's a quarterback draw. Oh, my goodness.
This college student says living with her roommate actually made her
Yeah. Do you think the CIA would launch?
Your wig be ugly. And the crazy part is, back in the day, my wig used to be ugly too, but my man has said me that my wig was ugly. Do y'all men tell you that y'all wig be ugly? Do y'all friends tell you that y'all wig be ugly? Let me know in the comments. But anyways, today I decided to install me a new one.
Wow. Where did that come from? You had me nervous on the driving range, John. Good ball. You had me real nervous. Good spot, Frank. Slowed it down a little, didn't you?
Goes way that close. Yeah. Inside a little bit now.
Come back. Hola, young boy. Hola.
I'll see you every day. Hey, yo, stop that shit.
Because I cannot swim right now for some reason. Oh, visa. Yes, I visa. It's like my appointment is coming soon. I need to go back to Taiwan and have an appointment. From there, they the whole shit, bro. Literally, my appointment is like January 2nd, something like that. I'm trying to get faster. I cannot swim before I got the visa in US. I cannot say visa, bro. I just can't swim. Wow. I'm in US. Yes? Yeah. You don't allow the sheep on your shit. Yeah. Like. Yeah. Team. Yeah, for some reason, I was.
Favorite Drake song? How about now?
Starting to pick a favorite Drake song. Diplomatic Immunity.
What's the wrong flows?
You know I'm a stud.
That's no telling. God's plan.
Officials.
All of them. You broke my heart.
It's a great song, but basically it's my favorite song.
Alright.
Like overall, so it got to be my favorite Drake song.
Hey, Lauren.
Sorry, he's going to use the dead word.
I think probably that the next can't do as well. And Drake does a lot of things that I do not do that well. You know what I mean? And in those moments, I would feel that. I'd be outside like, man, this nigga got anthems at the club and boom, boom. Like, but as I got older, I realized, man, that's what he does. That's his gift. And if you want to be good at that, you can. But you got to go learn that. You got to go do what he did. He had to put in work to figure out how to run that event. I look at that event that Drake does, like him and Jay are the best to ever do it. Meaning rappers with those anthems, like those they got bars, but they not over barring you, but they can fit right in the club and right in your car and boom, boom. And to run that event, I look at that like the hurdles. Because you got to be able to run fast, but then you also got to jump a hurdle. Like, it's not just about running. It's like, bro, beat selection, your hook.
You know, we put them next to each other when they come in, like making hits.
No, I'm not saying that Jay-Z got more hits than Drake. Drake got more hits than anybody. What I'm saying is the type of hits. Jay-Z got cultural hits. Shit that might not even have popped up on high on the Billboard. But they cultural hits that the DJ could play in the club, probably to this day, but especially back then. Allow me to reintroduce myself, money in the hole, and then Dirt Off Your Shoulder, which was maybe a more pop version of that hit. And then he'll have Give It To Me. Boom. He was the first Drake in terms of he didn't have the versatility in terms of singing and shit like that, but in terms of having a chokehold on us in the club and on us in our cars and at us, like, nah, yeah, I put them for sure next to each other in that regard, but nah, Drake for sure. He is the all-time gold medalist in the hurdle.
You all right?
When the Taylor Swift concert ends at the same time you're on your way home.
Come on. Now, you wanna go back in there? Come on. Come on.
Okay, buddy.
Hey, Damon. We did it. Good job, Damon. You excited for Christmas? The branches are getting heavy, and then they start to dump tons of snow. Remember that. Yeah. We did it. Good job.
What are you doing, man? Lean back. Lean back. Alright. You gotta do all that. Just don't slam it on the table. Don't slam it on the table. Hey, lean back. Lean back. You sit back, bro. Alright, let me speed up at least. Hey. Relax. Oh my God! Hey, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he in here. You all right, buddy? Yes, it back. Yes, it back. Sweet.
Sit back, buddy.
Oh, I gotta put this. What's up? Sit back, buddy. I actually need to get you dressed for the sun. It's only funny because I got that in my lineup. What you doing, man? What you doing? Come on. Peekaboo. Pasta. Peekaboo. Yeah, come on, buddy. Let's go and get some gas.